Yep, we're live.
Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. You went swimming today? You went to a public
We
pool?
we went swimming at the same time. We were swimming at the same time
Mm-hmm.
in space and time, and we
In
didn't even
different
communicate that.
places. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just been hot, right? It's just hot today.
extremely hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
fucking
think
pisses
it's
me off to be hot, man.
I think it's hotter where you are than where I am. It's
That's
not 90
bullshit.
degrees, but isn't it like 90 something there?
Let me take a quick peek. Yeah, it's pretty damn hot. 86 right now.
But do you think like 2 hours ago it was even worse?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like damn near 90, if not 90 something. I went to a waterfall that's near me that I had heard somebody mention, and I looked it up. It's like 30 minutes away. Super easy to get to, and I did not find the main waterfall because there were people at the beginning of the trail, and I was like, "Is there a waterfall?" They were like, "Yeah, it's that way." And then I kept walking. No one was out there, and I came to a sign that was like, "You've This is private land. You've gone the wrong way." And then I turned around and just went back to a spot along the creek that the water looked nice to like dip into. And I just hung out there for 10 minutes. And then I got really sad actually. And then I left and I went to. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings alone, and I didn't argue with them. I was polite, but I like got into a whole thing because I had a beer, and I was like, I think the check's wrong. And they're like, um, and they were like looking at the math, and then I'm looking at it with like four people that work there. I was just like, oh, I see. Yeah.
So
That's actually
you shot
right.
from the hip a little bit on that one.
Yeah, I was like that feels wrong because I feel like I didn't get my money's worth. It was really bad. I don't think I'll ever be going to a Buffalo Wild Wings ever again.
Dude, that's funny. That's also fun. Maybe we're synced up somehow because I was just at
Hmm.
Buffalo Wild Wings like 2 days ago.
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah,
been to one in years.
me neither. And but I
Wow.
just randomly out of the
Wow.
blue went to one, and
Wow.
yeah, it was fucking shit, man. I do not recommend that
Yeah.
place. And it made
Was it
me
busy?
violently ill the next day.
Really? I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. Was it
Yeah.
busy while you were there?
No, and we went there like an hour before they closed, so they were really upset at us.
Empty.
Yeah.
Did you get drunk at Buffalo Wild Wings?
A little bit.
You'd had a drink there.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
That's nice.
I didn't know until I got out of my car after driving home that I was a little bit
Hmm.
drunk.
Yeah, you waited until
I
it
was like,
didn't matter
yeah,
anymore.
I was like, wait a
Check
minute,
in with you.
I actually am a little bit drunk. Hmm,
Yeah.
that's odd.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting a dry buffalo. They do like there's dry rubs and then there's the wet rubs or the wet sauce or whatever on your wings. And I went
Oh, you went
dry.
dry with it.
I like buffalo. I like buffalo. You know what I mean? I like that flavor. And I
Yeah.
went dry because one of my friends and coworkers is just like I always do dry. This is the this isn't who you're thinking it is. It's the other guy I work with. But he's like I always go for the dry rub. And in my head I was like, you know what? It might make my tummy hurt less if it's like less of a sauce, because sauces can quickly become like calorically very violent, like you won't know it, but like a Chick-fil-A dipping sauce is like 300 calories and it'll like make your stomach hurt because there's a fuck ton of like sugar and oil in it and stuff. And I was like, maybe dry's the way to go. And it was so bad. It was like mac and cheese powder that they had just
Right.
dumped on these
Ew, that's
wings. It was just like
disgusting.
it was like Kraft mac and cheese powder. I was like, it was making me cough because it was so much
It's
just
dusty.
powder. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like right. Like I don't think they did it right. It was kind of kind of awful. And then I was mad about how much I had to pay for it all. And I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back here. But I made it home and everything's good now. I'm sleepy. I'm really sleepy.
I feel like
We gotta do a show.
we do this show sleepy almost every time at this point.
Sleepy guys. Couple of
Sleepy
sleepy
guys.
sleepy guys. Yeah.
I think
Now this
I have a digestion issue in my life where it's like after I eat something, my day's kind of over.
yeah. The brain stops functioning.
Yeah. I have to
Have you eaten
strategically
dinner
eat.
tonight?
Um, if by dinner you mean an ice cream cone and a bag of burritos, yes, I have.
Was that at the pool that you had
That
those?
was after the pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, food can be really hard that way, where I'll eat and all the good times, all the productivity stops, and I just kind of halt. And
Right.
I feel like Doctor Manhattan, the guy from,
With the blue penis.
yeah, the blue penis, Doctor Manhattan. I feel like the meme where or the image where he's sitting on the planet far
Yeah.
away from everybody. He's just
Mhm.
completely disassociated and exhausted.
Yeah,
That's how I
I
feel.
had Mexican food last night, and I had it at like 5 p.m. and I was just like bloated the entire rest of the day and felt like shit, kind of.
Yeah, it was over. Well, are
Yeah.
you overindulging?
In that situation, I did overindulge. I ate a lot of food.
I'm
So,
trying to get better about that because I'm historically like after work, after doing manual labor and shit, I binge eat, and it'll like you can't have a life if you're binge eating because it'll just like you're basically it's like food suicide, you know? You're like eating until you can't anymore,
yeah.
and it feels really good because you just feel like it feels like an escape. Like all there is the McDonald's in front of you or whatever.
Mm.
But like you can't actually do anything when your body's digesting like
Yeah.
3,000
3,000
calories of like
calories.
garbage.
Let me let me put on the record my most impressive, my most pigged out moment.
Hmm.
I might have told you this, but I ate 2 Chipotle burritos in one sitting.
Like fully crammed up, like big
Yeah,
burritos.
yeah, and I think that's like almost 3,000 calories. That's when I was more bulky.
Yeah. Did you just get done lifting or working or what had you been doing?
Yeah, I had like not eaten all day, and then it was like 6 p.m. and I had just like gone to the gym, and I was like, "Fuck it, make it two. Let's see how wide this baby can get."
Make them both fall out of the burrito shell. Also,
Yeah,
make them both ta- make them so big. Give me the queso on both.
yeah, and then I was
What i-
like disabled afterwards.
What is your Chipotle order? Are you a chicken guy or?
I get the same thing every time, and I
Me
go
too.
all the time. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's like chicken, white rice, pico, cheese, and corn.
No beans.
Oh no, I do get the beans
Which one? The
recently, but
black or the pinto?
the pinto. But I said
Yeah,
brown the other
pintos.
day.
The brown beans.
The lady was like, "Black or pinto?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry."
My mama call them brown beans.
Mama said they're gonna be dead like that. Don't be dead like this, my friend.
Um, yeah, I have a weird thing with Chipotle. I get really excited to go to Chipotle, and it's delicious until the end. I can never finish a Chipotle burrito. It's not about being full. It's just I get grossed out by it by the end. And usually the last couple bites, like the contents of the bites are just like the worst elements
You
of the
don't like the
burrito.
juicy bite at the end?
I don't know, man. I used to be a more gnarly eater. Like I'll step out. I'll like back off of I'll finish my meal, but I'll go to Chick-fil-A and I'll just get a 4-piece chicken strip combo or whatever. That's fine for me. I feel stuffed after working. But back in the day, I used to get two. I used to get I used to get two combos.
Two combos, so like,
Double
so
fries. It was 8 chicken strips
damn, bro.
and double fries.
I
Yeah.
respect that. I didn't know you were a munch like that.
Real eater. Yeah, I'm a real eater, man. I mean, I have backed off of my eating abilities. It just naturally happened. Like I'll get a tummy ache in the middle of a meal now, or like something in my brain will warn me and will be like, "Yo, this feeling you should respect. You should respect the fact that your stomach is like at its limit."
Right.
I used to disrespect myself all the time and be like, "Nah, I want more."
More. Give me more. Um. Yeah. I think having a kind of a bitch made stomach is a blessing in disguise. Keeps you honest.
No, yeah, and it's like having to actually take into account like how I'm gonna feel. Nice, the pink starburst
Yep. Now you can buy them and they're all pink.
and the whole pink sleeve.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like the red ones. What are the red? What is the red flavor supposed to
I
be?
think it's supposed to be fruit punch.
What is the pink? Is it like pink lemonade or something?
So you would never guess what it's supposed to taste like. It tastes nothing like it, but I guess it's strawberry.
Huh? Strawberries ain't even pink.
Exactly. Yeah.
Huh? Um.
So
Forgot.
talk about your trip if you want to.
Yeah. Okay. So like when I told you, I was like, I can't wait to do a show. I have so much. It was like a different time. And I feel like there are still things to be said. I just really have to pick and choose because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings and I want to talk around certain issues. But basically, I was invited to New York City to stay with somebody and I painted their new apartment. And that covered we've gone over how I don't have a doorknob on the bathroom, I don't have money, right? Can't fix my house, right?
But that
The
doesn't
roof
mean you
leaking.
can't have fun.
Yeah, no, I'm down to have fun, right? But okay, so I'm offered this, a place to stay, and my end of the bargain for like getting my ticket and a place to stay is like you're gonna paint this apartment, and I'm like, hell yeah, because I like doing things like that. I like to paint rooms. I like to paint in general
You paint
and
walls. That's a,
paint walls.
that sounds
Yeah.
like an innuendo.
hmm
Hmm.
The actual truth of the matter is I hate to paint walls in the innuendo kind of way.
Oh yeah.
I have problem I got problems with painting walls. But painting walls white, bedrooms and stuff, I'm happy to do that. So but yeah, there were complications as any trip to a place staying with somebody that you don't know super well. There's going to be feelings and stuff. And as I get older, I'm just less and less accepting of people being, you know, like less than great to me. I want family, I want like friends that I love, but outside of that, I'm not really trying to spend time with acquaintances. Like I'm not desperate to like make friends and influence people. Um anyway, I had a great time in New York. I walked everywhere. I drank absolutely every single day and partied and it felt great the whole time and worked and finished painting this apartment. And and yeah, I feel like there are specific things I could talk about. Like I went to a show. I didn't know that it was going to be a show. It was just like a party. I don't even know if I've told you this yet. I must have, but I don't know that I have because I've talked to so many people about the trip. But the Salem Supreme hoodie was an item I thought was pretty cool. I don't give a fuck about Supreme, but I like Salem, and I was like, that's cool. That's a cool hoodie. Um, I saw it had come out, and of course, I'm not gonna like aggressively try to like purchase some limited item. And this rapper kid, who's probably like a baby compared to me, he's like a young man. he gave it to me just because I was like, hey, I'm jealous of that you have this hoodie, and he gave it to me. So that's really nice. That's one fun little
You just
bit.
gave it
I'm
to
gonna.
you?
Did I
Damn.
not tell you this? Have I not
No.
showed it to you? Okay,
No.
let me grab it. It's right here. Let me grab it.
Damn.
Yeah, he just gave it to me like, and all I said was like, I'm so jealous, dude. Like, hell yeah, that's super cool. I like that.
What a good guy.
I'll shout him out, even though he's like popular, and it'll mean absolutely nothing that he's being shouted out on Dopamine forever. But he's like a skater and a rapper. He makes like cool little SoundCloud songs that would be so fire like back in the day. Still cool now. It's just the fact that like there's a lot of good music now, like in terms of rap music, a lot of creative, forward-thinking stuff. But like back in the day, it would have hit
What's his
really
name?
hard for me. His name is Luther on SoundCloud. Uh,
Shout out Luther.
yeah, don't pull up. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna pull anything up, but I feel like there's a few people that go by that name. But this guy lives in New York. He's a skater, and he makes pretty decent music. And he got the hoodie for free, so like, he's tapped in. He's like a cool kid or whatever, and so he
Mhm.
got the hoodie with the hookup through Supreme or whatever. So it's not a big deal, but I was really grateful that he gave me this hoodie. All right, I'm gonna show it off real quick.
All right. Salem. That's cool. It looks like it would be really warm.
It definitely is. So it's like flannel lined. The stitching is super nice on the inside, obviously embroidered. All it says is Salem on it. And then on the hood, there's uh, a little Supreme thing, but it's not like overbearing. I hope. I don't give a shit about like what is it called? What do people call it? Like street clothes or what's the word? What's
Streetwear.
the word? Streetwear. Yeah. Um, I don't care for that stuff. I like to thrift and find little T-shirts and pants that I think are quality and that I think suit me. But having a really nice item like that, it's pretty cool. Like designer shit sometimes is just way better. Like it's way heavier. The materials are just way more intentional and heavier. It's nice.
Right. I'm not sure if I could. Is his name Troy?
I have no clue. Let me look him
I'm
up.
really trying to find him, but there's there's like 10 different artists that go by Luther on SoundCloud.
Let me see. Shit. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find him quick. I'll go to my following. Yeah, so he has 1,050 followers on SoundCloud. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, you found him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Well, shout out Luther and Troy.
Luther and Troy. I think they're just one guy, but
Well, I want to give shout outs to both sides of this.
nah, he's really sweet. I don't really amener. I don't really amener. I don't really remember the interaction too well because I was lit. I was
And
very lit the whole time I was in New York, having a blast.
and you met another world famous artist too.
Talking about the Instagram funny guy.
No.
Oh, I don't know if I want to drop him. I'm more like I'd be more embarrassed to shout him out because like I probably shouldn't have. Like in a way, I shouldn't have been there, even though they were nice. But
Bro, you're so shy to say that
okay, no,
you.
fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I
Jerry Seinfeld? You don't want
I
to
was
name drop
I was
Jerry
I was
Seinfeld?
at a I was at a birthday party. Yeah, I was at Jerry Seinfeld's birthday party, and I sucked his dick.
And there were a lot of little boys and girls.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just kidding.
No.
Just
I
kidding
was at a.
about that.
I showed up at a birthday party that I probably I wasn't exactly invited to. It's an old friend's birthday party. And I was super happy that he was happy I was there. He was surprised I was there. And then his buddy is Laker Brady, um, of rap, of rap
Of hip
fame.
hop, hip hop's Laker Brady.
Yes, hip hop. Yeah, and yeah. So I just met that dude, Laker. Like obviously I know about him. I don't listen to him as much as like you do, or like you have a friend that listens to him a lot. But I of course know who he is. I'm gonna recognize him. Um, but that was fun. It was fun to like hang out a minute, but we left like right away. But it was cool to be there.
Yeah, I'm into Laker. I like his music. Wish I would have met him instead of you.
No, I mean he was nice. They're nice people. I mean most of the people you think are cool, like actually I have another story about meeting running up on somebody in New York that's famous that I haven't told you about yet. Um, that maybe it was like there's more material there because he's more famous than any of the people we've talked about, and it's uh, it's more funny. Like there's more to get at. I think you'll think it's interesting, but I think most of the people that are successful, they're successful. Like most people that you see online, and you're like their life looks fun, and they have something I don't have. The reason it's like that for them is they are like nice people who are like open to people and making connections, and they know how to smile and laugh. Like they want to smile and laugh. They enjoy life, you know? And
Yeah.
that's kind of what it takes to be one of those people that's like even if you're into like some angry ass shit, like you're like an incel or whatever, the the or like you're like into that like I don't know, some new age philosophy or something esoteric or something like some niche internet shit. It's like you do have to be like open to people and sort of like yeah, to be successful or famous or whatever, you do have to be like open, I guess is what I'm trying to say. At least I think so. You have to meet people halfway. You can't just be like, I'm the best. I'm Michael Jackson. Bow before me.
I think Michael
You
Jackson was kind
can't.
of chill, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm Michael Jackson as in a lot of people today. Like,
Oh yeah, like Drake compares himself to Michael Jackson.
yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's the greatest of all time. You know, the goat,
Do you think
literally.
Drake would be a good hang? I'm not sure. I don't think he would be.
Damn, my cigar went out. Gotta light this bitch up. Okay, so Dago. I don't even know if that's his name. I think
Yeah.
he's
No, you
You
told
know
me.
him?
Yeah. Well, you did tell me
Yeah.
about
Oh,
meeting
I
him.
did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't want to go into it too much. That's not that fun. But he he was like, because I was just like, ah, dude, I've seen you online. You're funny. He like, I think I embarrassed him by doing that because it was like a cool event for cool kids
Oh.
that I just randomly walked into.
What was he doing there?
He was serving,
Oh,
but
he
then I like,
works there.
yeah, well, yeah, I think he works there, and then it was like an after hours party that I didn't know what the fuck I was walking into. I was told to go to this address, and then I peed, and I was looking for the bathroom, and I like went behind the scenes. I went into like the kitchen because I was drunk. And just didn't give a fuck. And he was like hanging back there with a bunch of like pretty girls after he had just served me a drink for free because I was like, dude, you're cool, you're funny, and he's like, it's on me, man. He was like cool guying me, where I think I embarrassed him by being like too much like you're famous, you know.
Yeah. You got to remember we're from North Dakota, so you will never see a famous person in North
That's the
Dakota.
only celebrity I've ever met. Like that's the
Yeah.
only famous guy, like real famous guy I've ever met in my
Yeah.
life.
No. Like I've never that's something like that has never happened to us, so it's pretty novel. I did see Jason Momoa at the airport when I was a kid.
Like, how much of a kid were you? You knew who he was and shit at the time.
I was like 10.
Was he even famous when you were 10? You're like
No.
more unk than that. You were like, this guy's gonna go. He's gonna be big, and then,
Yeah.
and
No,
then
I didn't
was he
know who he
even
was.
Aquaman? You didn't.
No,
So how do you know that you saw Jason Momoa?
because the paparazzi took a picture of him and I was in it for real.
Are you kidding me? There's a picture of you with Jason Momoa.
There is, and I
Dude,
could
I need
find
to
that.
see that. I
I
need
mean,
to
I
see
couldn't
it.
find it right now, probably, but it
That's
exists.
beautiful.
He's like 12 feet, he's like big, and then I'm just a little ginger little boy in
Yeah,
the background.
he's 12 feet tall, as Levi was about to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, wonderful trip. Uh, the highest adventure I've ever had in my life. It's unfortunate there was any darkness or anything to deal with, like whatever I dealt with.
you're you're hinting at it. The fans must be on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, they're dripping with anticipation.
And yeah,
Nah,
seriously.
we can probably get into it more at some point. I haven't tested the waters. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't aim to offend. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I get it. I'm just looking at pictures of Jason Momoa now.
I also feel like the whole story and how it all works out. Like I feel like it makes me look like a BPD hoe or something.
Yeah,
Like if I were to tell everything, you know what I mean?
a womanizer.
Maybe.
Eh,
No, it's not like that. No.
all right, I gotta get off the
It's way
internet.
too hot for the damn hoodie, but I just wanted to show it off. Thank you, Luther. God bless you. Very nice.
God bless you. What else, man? What else?
Are you trying to pull up the picture?
No, I gotta give up on that. I'm not gonna find it.
Yeah, I want to hear what you thought of Backrooms because you watched like half of it or something stupid.
Yeah, we were about an hour, maybe an hour and a half late to the movie.
Why'd you go late to a movie? That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
I
'Cause
mean,
you
I had,
paid. You already paid.
yeah, we had already bought the tickets, and I had some shit come up, you know, and so I was like, well, I'm not gonna miss this movie, and we all know the last 45 minutes are what matters in a movie.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the crunch time. Yeah, you can skip the first half of most movies. And just get right to right to the good part.
Give me the action.
Yeah.
But no, I will say it seemed pretty cool. I really don't feel comfortable saying really a positive thing or a negative thing about the movie because I only saw 45 minutes of it.
And he is 20 years old, so he might kill himself if you shit on it.
Yeah, he doesn't know
Yeah.
how to take. The movie
He
did
doesn't.
make $250 million, but if we
Yeah.
are too harsh on the kid, we
He
might
might.
crush him.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't talk about dying in Minecraft.
Did you know that was that's the most profitable A24 movie of all time already, and it just came out.
I did not know that.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Was Marty Supreme an A24? I don't
Yeah,
think
it was, and that it was,
it was.
and it's
Oh,
number
wow.
2.
Oh wow. Damn. Backrooms outperformed A24.
Yeah,
Or outperformed
Marty
Supreme.
Supreme. Yeah, pretty nuts. Now, do I think Marty Supreme is better? Yes. Am I happy for Kane Pixels in his movie? Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
No, maybe I'll see it. I don't know. I still haven't seen Obsession either. Is Obsession an A24 movie? Or is it
No,
Blumhouse
it's
or something?
Blumhouse. Yeah, it's Blumhouse.
How does Backrooms, the last third of it that you saw, how does it compare to Obsession?
I think Obsession is better.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just saw, our close friend who's a horror expert on
Robert De
film.
Niro.
He's seen
Talking
all
about
of them.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Michelle. I'm talking about Michelle. Just kidding.
Michelle Hulbeck.
But the boy version of Michelle.
Wait, Michelle. Who the fuck is Michelle? Oh, yeah. Okay. Michelle. I do know him. I do know him.
And he liked
What did
it.
he say?
So
He
it was
did.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
He did. He liked it.
I want to see it because I love going to the movies for like a light, cheap thrill that is fun and like easy to walk away from. Like, my problem with Marty Supreme is it's like a tummy ache movie. It's like a lot to deal with.
Well,
I want to watch
every
an hour and a
Safdie
half.
movie is like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. But Good Time's so much shorter. That's why I love Good Time so much. Is it's like that high intensity tummy ache, but it's shorter, so it doesn't leave you like completely exhausted.
Now, I've heard that criticism said about Uncut Gems too a lot, but it just like, it doesn't. I loved Uncut Gems.
Yeah, well, Uncut Gems probably is their best, just because it was the right thing at the right time.
Yeah. It was
I
really
think they're gonna have to change the formula. They can't just keep doing the same shit like Marty Supreme.
good. Yeah.
Kind of a retread. I liked it. I thought it was good, but I understand why people might hate it.
The blueprint's been exposed. I do feel like they write movies in a way where it's just like, what would be the worst thing to happen right now? And then it
Yeah.
happens, and then they like, okay, now what would be the worst thing to happen? And they just like dig, 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 dig.
Why did they have the teller guy in it? Why did they hire him? I wonder.
I think they just are
They were
fans
Jewish people.
Well,
Right?
that's definitely a theory. And that might just be the answer, but they also, I think, are just like fans of random guys, and they approach, like, it definitely wasn't
Yeah, they
Teller
like-
that approached them.
Yeah. They're fans of people, and they like certain people that are non-actors sometimes, I feel like, or like
Yeah.
like they like casting people in roles that sort of seem outside of their wheelhouse or whatever. And then it hits. It creates magic, kind of. You know.
Yeah, I know, okay, you know how you're kind of like a believer? You're into demons and
They call me the believer. Yeah.
the believer.
Yeah.
Do you believe in, what are your thoughts on curses?
On curses, I definitely think there is some truth to that. I mean, what is an example of like, what to you would be a real curse?
Okay.
If you're weighing something out right now.
Okay, so there's a curse going on, or there was a curse going on with the Knicks. So
Mhm.
this wrestler in the WWE, his name is Dan Housen, and he dresses like a vampire. That's his character. He's like a vampire, okay?
Yeah.
And he put a curse on the New York Knicks. That they're gonna lose, and they were sucking dick. The New York Knicks sucked for a while, and then they had Danhausen go on ESPN, and Stephen A. Smith was like, "Yo, man, I'm a Knicks fan. Could you lift the curse?" And so Danhausen
Stephen
lifted.
A. Smith.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and then Danhausen lifts the curse, and they have not lost since. They're like undefeated.
Wow.
They're 13-0, and the game after he lifted the curse, it was like a record breaking, like the greatest point disparity like ever in an NBA game. It was like 120 to 80 or something.
They're beating up on the Spurs too right now.
Yeah, and the Spurs are really really good.
They're like a favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
I I think that there's something to that. I'm not about to take the excuse me. I'm not about to take the what is that guy Vsauce opinion of like here are the statistics. You know, like I'm not about to take the Vsauce like what does this mean with statistics? What does this mean? You know, can we talk about placebo? No, I believe in magic. I believe in curses. So yeah,
Yeah.
maybe maybe there's something to that.
I mean,
Here's my thing. The NBA. I don't know if I've covered this on the show yet, but the NBA, the modern NBA is gay as hell. I don't want to get into it too much. Um, Carly Anthony Towns is a big fag. Hate that guy.
he's on the
Hate him.
Knicks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I want the Knicks to lose. I want the Spurs to win, just because Carl Anthony Towns is a big fag.
I want the Knicks to win. I'm pulling for them. New York, let's go.
I was just there, dude. It was a big deal. You'd see a lot of people out and about with their Knicks gear on.
You must have been there for game 1 and game 2 then, huh? Or maybe not.
No,
Maybe just game
no,
2.
not even. I don't think I was there for either game. How many games have there been so far? Two.
2.
Yeah, I wasn't there for actually either of the games. I left right before the first game.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. But there was definitely an anticipation. Like people were wearing their merch, their gear, their jerseys and stuff.
The game 2 was tied 104 to 104,
Yeah.
and then Wemby passes it to his teammate, but his teammate wasn't even looking, and then Brunson takes it, and then like they get the he like goes out of bounds or whatever, and then he gets the free point, and yeah, and then that was 105 to 104.
I fucking love basketball, dude. So I hate that like you and other people I'm talking to right now are like watching the finals and I just am not interested. Maybe I need to just give in and watch some of it, but
Yeah, I mean, I can't really explain why I'm excited about it, but I am. It's pretty cool.
is this the first NBA Finals series you've ever watched?
Yeah, I watched the only other series I've ever watched was with you and Oliver when it was
Timberwolves?
the Wolves versus Tennessee, right? With Ja
The
Morant.
Nuggets? The Nuggets?
It was
Oh, you're talking about Memphis. Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, Memphis. Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, it was Ja Morant. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That was a great series.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a Timberwolves fan, so I mean, the fact that they're not in it anymore, like I care just so much less. Um,
And
I don't know if. Sorry.
sorry. I just
Yeah.
have a basketball thing. One last basketball thing. How many times do you think a reverse sweep has happened in basketball?
What is that? A reverse sweep? What do you
So
mean?
like a team gets 3-0 and then the other team goes
It's really rare. It's very
4-0
very
now.
rare. Yeah.
It's never
It's a rare.
happened. It's never happened in the NBA.
It's 0.
0.
So a team gets down 3 games and then comes back and wins.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
That's it. That was just surprising to me. I would think like it would have
One
happened at
time
least
it would
once.
happen.
It's been
Yeah.
really close before. It's been a team is
3-3.
three. They brought it back 3 games in a row, but then they choke. There's been like 2 or 3 chokes like that.
Um. Yeah, I don't think I've told you this New York story yet. So there was one night I had painted all damn day. I'd been painting the apartment. It was like now 10 o'clock. I ate some pho, and I had a tummy ache. Surprise, surprise. But I didn't want to be stuck in the house. I didn't want to go to bed yet. I was in New York. I wanted to go have fun. So I went to this bar, and there was literally nobody there hardly, except for the fat, kind of gay type guy bartender, and then like a couple girls sitting down. Like, whatever. I can be in here a minute. I use the bathroom, get a beer, and I'm sitting there, and like a minute later, a dude walks in, like the most Chad alpha, like handsome, pretty boy guy wearing like cool guy clothes, like very like trendy clothes, but he was cool. And he comes up immediately comes in, says hi to me. I'm like, this is cool. Like this is New York. Like people just say hi to each other. They start talking to people. Like they make connections fast. And the girl he's with, she's weird as hell. She's drunk as fuck. She like falls over later. But I meet this guy and he's like a weed salesman. He does like high end weed shit. And he had these two big bags of weed. And I smoked with him, and I was nervous to smoke because I was like, I'm out in New York alone. This is a stranger. This guy might be a dick, you know. He might be like a douchebag. I'm not sure, but I was like, whatever. I'll like hang out with him, because he was like, yeah, you can hang out with me. You're with me, and I smoked weed with him, and it was for real, dude. I'm not joking. I've smoked a lot of weed in my life. It was the best weed I've ever smoked in my life. It was so nice and even. Like if you and I could smoke this weed, you would have a great time. It was the chillest, like the most like not schizo, not freak you out weed of all time. It was beautiful weed.
Mm. And then what? Did you buy some from him? I guess you had to fly, so you couldn't.
No, I wanted to have him sell me like roll me something and just buy it from him. That didn't end up happening. Um, because I was just like, damn, I would love to smoke weed every night before I go to sleep. But I hung out with him that night. We rolled on the subway a minute up to like his neighborhood where he lives, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna hang out with my homie. You'll like him. You'll get the vibes." And this guy we hung out with was like the dorkiest, like 6'4" white guy. Like I'm telling you, the dorkiest. And you want to know the reason they're like friends? And like, the, I I don't know shit about this. It's like a different world for me. Like I never played lacrosse, but these guys are lacrosse guys. Like they're like 30 years old, but they're still obsessed with lacrosse. Like they can't get over their college lacrosse career.
They
Like
were on a
they're
team together in college.
no, they played against one another. They went to different schools,
Oh,
but
okay.
they're stuck in the glory days of like lacrosse shit, uh,
Okay.
which is like an Anglo white boy sport. The guy I was hanging out with, he was brown. He was a brown boy, but I had a great time hanging out with them. They're really nice. And the guy that invited me out, the guy I initially met, um, he bought every one of us, like he was buying everyone Guinnesses. We ended up hanging out at this like empty Irish bar with like just locals, you know, like it was like super empty. There was absolutely no girl in the whole spot. Um, Super like it was a Sunday night, I think, and we was just super low key and drinking Guinness. And I just went home at some point. I was like, I gotta wake up tomorrow, and yeah, I don't know. That was a fun night. That was a good night of just like making a friend and being like, damn, it's really easy to make friends here. You know, there was no like party or anything to it. It was just like a chill night of like smoking a blunt and drinking Guinness with the fellas. And
Yeah.
they were like
So there's like
dorky in a way.
there's places that are because North Dakota Fargo is not at all like that. I've never heard a story like that happen in North Dakota.
How do you mean? Like what about the story just feels
I
on
just feel like that would never happen. There'd never be a guy who just like goes up to you and like.
Yeah, people don't people I mean people in New York are just not afraid of people. They interact. It's very easy to like grow your social skills quickly there
Yeah.
cuz it's not like people want to talk to you. They're very like business efficient, like oriented people. You know, they're hardworking like but they they have good manners and they cut their teeth all day long. Like they're so used to interacting with people that it's not awkward. Nothing like puts you off. Like even when you go to like a corner store or you go to like a little food truck where they're selling the halal food, which are everywhere. There's food places, there's corner stores fucking everywhere. If you need a bottle of water, you need a Gatorade, you need a beer, you need cigarettes, you need whatever you want, it's around every corner. You don't have to walk far. You know, it's everywhere. So it's like you go into one of these places and they're nice to you, not like nice to you in the way where they're like trying to get to know you, but they're nice to you in the way of like, how are you? All right, thank you. You know, it's just like that. So it's like it's really easy to like if you do want to be friendly and like know somebody, people are just like socially adept and it's easy to kind of cross the barrier and be like, yo, like tell me about this place, tell me about yourself, tell me like why are you here right now, you know, like what's going on, where are you from,
Did
or
you
whatever.
see any like? Did you see or have any run-ins with like scary like homeless
Yeah.
people or scary shit like
Yes.
that? Oh,
Yes. I had
oh,
one. I had one. So for the most part, the homeless situation there, from my eyes, my experience was lesser and less bad than like when I was in Oregon, you know, Portland, or when even down here, or just like even Fargo and shit. Um, but I accidentally rode the train. I rode the subway the wrong way one time,
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know what I was doing a little bit. I had been getting luck. I had been getting lucky getting on the train that goes the right direction, and so I didn't realize that you had to think about that and know which way up or down that you were going, uptown, downtown. So I get on the wrong train, and I'm like, "Fuck! I rode the wrong way," and I'm sitting down on the subway, and this homeless guy, he's black, is coming by. And have you seen District 9?
Yeah, I have.
So you know how the prawn aliens in that movie, they have like weird like little clicking noises they make from their throat where it's like
Yeah, I think I do remember that actually. Yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
So this guy, as he's coming around, he can barely like say anything intelligible. He's asking for money. um he had like a weird tick where I don't know what was going on orally or in his throat, but it sounded like bone on bone, and it was like
Oh,
this tick 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 tick, and it
that's
was like a
disgusting.
compulsive, like constant, like
Like you don't have the ability to make this noise.
no, no, it is a weird, inhuman, like alien. It sent shivers down my spine. It was like, get the, you know, it was the freakiest like thing where like he would just move his mouth a little bit, and then we'd be like. And it just kept happening. Like he couldn't stop it, but it seriously disturbed me. Of like, damn,
Do
that
you think
is
he knew how spooky that was?
no. I think this guy's completely fucked.
Yeah,
I think they should throw him in a big hole.
yeah.
Yeah, put him out of his misery.
And he didn't even do anything to you. You just scared. He just put you off that much.
Yeah, well, I don't think he has too much to offer. And I think he's sad, you know. He just wants to smoke crack or whatever he wants to do. But
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guy.
Crack.
But yeah, he really did have like an insect vibe of like this is a full human-sized insect man
Yeah.
that like is looking for one thing and one thing only, you know.
Yeah.
Like there was no humanity sort of left.
I did find the Jason Momoa pic, and I'm actually not in it, but my mom and sister are.
Okay, well that's less fun. Maybe we don't
Yeah.
show them.
But it happened. Believe me.
Can you show it with just the Jason Momoa and not them? Can you like zoom in and then show it? I just want to see what he would have looked like at that
He
time.
had a weird ass hat on.
Yeah, let's see it.
Um, this this scene looks pretty ridiculous.
This is an awesome picture. God, that's great. All right. I really have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You entertain the masses. I'll catch up. All right.
Yeah. So let me think. What did I do today? I went to the pool, and I don't want to sound judgmental or whatever, but damn, there's a lot of fat people at the pool these days. You know, not that I'm in peak physical condition, and nor do I expect everyone to be, but People aren't eating right. It's clear. With the rise in popularity of the world famous Dibiga meme, which is what's the recipe for that? It's like pineapples mixed with Kool-Aid. There was a lot of people who looked like they were on that diet, the Dibiga diet. Um, or people who cook up their own water, with the water talk, where they put the crystal light in there.
I'm back.
Hey, do you know about Dibiga?
The big guy. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I was
The
just
big guy.
talking. I was just talking about Dibiga.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The big guy. The big guy.
Debita. Dibiga.
I like that kind of thing, man. It's endearing to me.
Um, yeah, I was just talking about how fat the people at the pool were.
Oh shit! I want to hear about this. Can we bore everybody and talk about it again?
Again, well, uh,
What are some highlights?
I just
How fat? Also, are we talking? Are we talking like morbid
we're
or just
talking.
majority fat?
Well, I was mostly talking about children, actually, and just
Ugh.
how obese children have become. And it's probably from their Dibiga type of diets
Dude, the plate thing is crazy because it's like plates like that. It'll be like fruit roll up gummy roll ups.
with flaming
Yeah,
hot Cheetos of dust.
yeah. And it's like they'll be like $50.
Hmm.
It's like how can that's so like financially wrong and irresponsible for like these impoverished dumb people to be like you know it's like go buy yourself a bag of cocaine. Like why are you go buy crack rock. You'd literally be doing
Wait,
yourself
it's like
better.
expensive? I thought the whole point was that it was like cheap food.
Crack.
No, no, no.
No,
These
the
plates.
plates. No, it's
Yeah.
low key expensive. It's like $50 for like
The
for like
fuck?
3 hot Cheeto roll up fried chicken
Why
snacks.
would anyone
It'll
buy
be
it? I guess because it's like a
it's a
novelty
novel.
food.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
novelty thing. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
fair food, but they can get it at any time. They'll roll up. They'll pull up to your hood and sell.
Damn. When
Like those
regular food
pineapple.
doesn't
The,
satisfy you anymore, so you need
the
this like pornified food.
yeah.
Yeah.
The pineapple, the Kool-Aid pineapple. I'm pretty sure the going rate for that is $20. And like if you go to Costco and you buy the ingredients, it can't be more than like $5.
No.
Which I mean, that's normal margins maybe for food is like
But
$15
it's so easy
margin.
to make it yourself.
Hmm. Which is why it's trending so hard because like dumbasses are like that. That'd be. I'm gonna be the guy who sells the Kool-Aid pineapple
Yeah.
sticks.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
It's already suspended in sugar water. And pineapples are already like one of the sweetest fruit in the world.
Yeah.
Let's add
And
some
they're like,
fucking Kool-Aid to it.
let's add Kool-Aid. Would you try it though? I think I would try it, but I wouldn't pay the
No,
$20.
I
I don't
wouldn't pay
think.
anything, but I guess I would try it, yeah.
Yeah. I like sweets. We like candy. We've been crazy
God,
for
I
candy.
saw one. I saw one where it's this fucking fat ass kid and his fat mom eating it, and
Hmm.
the kid eats it, and the dumb bitch mom is like, he doesn't usually like fruit, but he like this. It's like shit. I wonder why he likes this.
Yeah.
God
What do you
damn.
feed him at home?
Yeah.
What time are we at?
What's your guess?
I'm gonna guess 48.
No, 54:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna try to think. I feel like I've got more
Stretch.
stories. I tried to sleep at the airport, and the airport really brings out. I don't know if it's just like exhaustion on a return trip, but I feel like every time I fly somewhere, I exert all this energy, and then it's like time to go home, and you're on this return trip going through the airport. And there's all these people from different walks of life, and I feel like it really brings out the darkest part of myself, like the part of myself that just hates people. Like walking through an airport, I just feel like I have no friends at an airport ever. Um,
No, it's not the
I don't
place.
never to make friends. No,
No.
it's like being on the bus. You know, it's not the place to make friends. But I'm always just taken aback. Maybe I was just so tired, is what I chalk it up to. But I'm always taken aback by like how severe my hatred is. Like this time, especially, I
But do
was just
you enjoy it a little bit, reveling in your angst, or no?
a little bit, man. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to cause any problems or like get into it with anyone. But it's just
Right.
like, wow, people are garbage shit. Throw them in a hole, you know.
I hate traveling for a different reason
Yeah.
because I think I have like the immune system of a baby. I always get fucking sick
Like while you're in a big public space.
when I'm like in an airport or whatever. I always get sick. Yeah.
Really
Mhm.
weird. How do you think that works? Like, where do you think that's coming from? Is it because you're like rolling around on the floor in the bathroom or what?
No, I mean I don't wash my hands sometimes, but hey,
Who does?
who does? And by the way, my dick's probably cleaner than my hands, anyways. So
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of the washing my hands before I touch my dick and then not washing my hands after I touch my dick.
that makes way more sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever watch The Shape of Water? It's a Guillermo del Toro movie.
No.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that movie. I've seen it a couple times. I liked it. But there's a scene in it. Michael Shannon kind of plays the villain in this movie, and there's a scene in it where he's in the bathroom and he's giving like a monologue, and he's like, "There's two types of men. There's the guy who washes his hands before he pisses, and there's the guy who washes his hands after he pisses." And I always think about that.
And then there's the third guy who doesn't wash ever.
His hands at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, you should wash your hands before you touch your dick. And then if you don't afterwards, it's like you probably took a shower like within 12 hours of that. It's like, what's the worst thing that can touch your dick? It could be a dirty girl's pussy, but like, that ain't me.
I'm a
You know?
fan of hand sanitizer though. I think
Yeah.
I think it's because the chemical smell makes me think I'm burning off any diseases.
Yeah, it's less drying on your hands too, hand sanitizer, than running a bunch of hot water over them. Like
Yeah.
hand sanitizer is less damaging if you're like in a winter time. My hands get really dry in the winter time, and it's less drying if you use hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we wrap it up, you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We got anything else? I feel like we should cleanse our palate. I feel like this is the end of season 1, and we should make a couple of changes to the show and come back in 2 weeks or something like that. I feel
Okay.
like this was the finale. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like this is the end of a little era. We've had a good little run here, you know,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
have not
excited
thought
about
about that.
continuing to do
I'm
the show.
interested in that though.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like this cigar chapter might be over for me, and it closed on the note of a $3 cigar instead of like a $15. I got
Yeah.
it. This was my cheapie. I bought it like before going to New York and doing all that shit. I bought a couple weeks ago, and that was, I think the cigar era is over. I want to redecorate my apartment. I want to create like a little studio space or like a better. This is fine. This is atmospheric, but I want it to.
You need
I don't know.
a what does every show do? You need like a neon sign that says the title,
Yeah, yeah, that would be appropriate.
or like you could do Joe Rogan, have a flag behind you.
Yeah, the American flag, but like
Israeli
a
flag.
faded, yeah, a faded Israeli flag,
Yeah.
a smoked out
Guys
weed
like Joe
plus Israeli.
Rogan love distress in their artwork.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a sucker for distressed. Speaking of Laker Brady, like
Hmm.
the distressed sort of like sort of Americana gothic shit. I can get down with some of that, like ripped jeans and stuff.
You like that?
I can enjoy it. I can, like Americana, like bleeding red, white, and blue. And like it's like a beat up pickup or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what's that guy? He's a rapper, country guy.
Jelly Roll.
Uh, Not Jelly Roll. He's
Post
better than
Malone.
that. Kid Rock. Kid Rock.
You like Kid
Kid.
Rock?
I don't like Kid Rock, but I can. He's one of the progenitors of that whole thing. Like he's been doing it longer than most.
Yeah.
I can get
True.
down with like the Americana thing. It can be okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kid Rock looks like a dog turned into a
He does.
human.
But don't you like dogs? I
Uh,
was on the phone with you yesterday, and you were like completely distracted, chasing around a dog. You were like,
that's true.
"Oh,
That's true.
some stranger's dog."
The dog was not on a leash, and he just
Yeah,
following me around, and the the lady was just like, yeah, like try to try to corral him back when you're done with him. I was like, oh fuck yeah, and it was a
yeah,
Boston Terrier, which I had when I was a kid, like the best,
yeah.
my favorite dog, kind of.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was awesome.
You were like, hell yeah. You were getting some dog time with somebody else's dog.
Some dog time, yeah. We all need
Yeah,
some dog time.
I really do, man. I miss dogs when I'm not around them. I think dogs can be really sad too, though. Like it can be depressing because it's like, God, your life could be so much better
Yeah,
if
if
you
you have an
weren't.
own apartment or something or no yard, then
Yeah. So the apartment that I painted, her new apartment or his new apartment, not gonna go gender specific. We'll
nice
go gender
save.
not nice save. Whew. uh, Cleared that up. Is in like an Israeli neighborhood. It's like all like old rich Jewish people,
Jeez.
and it's I don't know if they understand that. I didn't raise the issue with them. But it was funny because I would like walk around and I'd be like, geez, I've never been around so many Israeli like Jewish people in my life. Like I've never been around
Were
that
they like
many.
Hasidic Jews with the hats and stuff, or
No, I wish I would have saw more of that. I know that if you go around like all over New York, like I don't know exactly where those guys are really concentrated, but I didn't see too much of that. I saw some, but these are more like think of Israel, like modern, sort of slick, rich, not not like Orthodox Jews. It was more like that
yeah,
vibe, and but I saw people straight up walking around with Israeli flags tied around their neck like capes, and
damn,
and all of these old school like multi-generational New York Jews, they all have dogs and shit, like shitty little dogs. And like you live in New York, you have a dog, you're on Manhattan, you're on this island, it's all concrete. There's like no there's some parks and stuff, but it's like not enough. So you go on these little walks and their dogs just shit on the sidewalk. They pick it up, but it's like everyone's leaving dog shit on the sidewalk.
yeah,
So I stepped in dog shit because I wasn't like prepared for that. But it's so gross. It's like these people that own these apartments that probably are like $1 million. They're like rich, rich motherfuckers, and they just are leaving shit everywhere. And it's just like I don't know. I it left a distaste in my mouth of like Y'all really suck.
That is a point for cats over dogs. Is the PQ the poo question? Because
Yeah.
cats
Cats
just
use the toilet.
they
They
just
use
know
the
what to
toilet.
do automatically. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right. Did we cross the hour mark?
we did. We're at an hour and 5 minutes.
Okay. We done
Yeah,
good then. We done good.
we did. We showed up. We did our job.
We did our job.
We're union
Um,
men.
is there any news in terms of views? I feel like neither of us check that kind of shit, do we?
Um,
Are we doing okay? Are the numbers okay?
you're pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Um, there we're looking at 6, 4, 20.
20, that was the hit one, right? That was the good show.
That
The
was
big show.
that was when I
The
had
two
the
hour.
hat and the glasses on.
That was the good show. How many episodes have we done now? 5 or 6 that are actually uploaded, including
6.
this one. Okay, this will be number 6. Okay.
No, this will be number 7.
Oh shit.
The one
Okay.
when we were drunk has 80 views.
Oh, no, that's the one I'm talking about. That was the big show.
Yeah.
That one had some real energy behind it.
It did.
God was on our side. That was the one where we covered Jeff Dye, right?
Yeah, it was.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The Jeff Dye Ben Avery
And it
conversation.
was also like 2.5 hours long, or just 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We're doing okay, man. I also don't give a fuck. It just feels right to sort of
Right.
blast noise into the void, you know? It's fun.
I do kind of like your season 2 idea of maybe remodeling the graphics a little bit. Sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just kind of feels right. It feels like this is a sleepy little finale. And maybe we change things up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be moving to the morbid truth. We'll be taking that over.
Is that the old channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I seriously love that idea. I mean, if you're willing to do that, I would love to do that. That would be so funny.
I'll have to think about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
How many videos do you have up on there? 1 or 2, or how many?
I really have like none, I think, but I have a lot of shorts. That's how I
Shorts,
got all
okay.
my views.
How many
Yeah.
subscribers does it have?
Like 1,200.
Subscribers?
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome, dude. Yes. Yes. And we should, for season 2, we should start off. We should try, like my previous idea. We should get Oliver on here, not for the inaugural episode, but at some point. Like, and starting off, I think we should sort of pretend to cover like haunting true crime. It's like some stuff. I think we should try to cover some stuff in like a half-ass, almost joking way. I think that would be fun.
For an hour, we talk about something.
No,
Oh,
for
no.
like 2 minutes, and then it devolves into whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
But like just to keep up appearances, we should
Okay.
pretend that the morbid truth is.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sort of punk them, like like pull the wool over their eyes. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I like that. I think
That's
it would be
funny.
fun. Like you are watching a true crime podcast, and then we're just talking about going to the pool and fat people.
And
Eating
dipping,
ice cream
yeah.
cones.
Yeah.
Yeah, dipping. Yeah. I had an amazing ice cream cone out in like a Ukrainian community. It was like a Ukrainian sort of Russian grocery store, and they sell these pre-packaged in like plastic ice cream cones. We got them. I dropped mine on the ground, on the dirty ground. I ate it, but it seriously was one of the best ice cream cones I've ever had in my life.
Was it vanilla?
Yeah, it was vanilla cone. Everything about it was gorgeous. It was amazing. I
Vanilla's
kind of
good.
couldn't believe how good it was. Yeah. It was like pure cream with like a little bit of sugar. It was just very, very rich, like quality milk cream.
I think vanilla's one of the best ice cream flavors.
Superior. Yeah, vanilla with
Yeah.
sprinkles is
Sprinkles.
sprinkles and maybe some peanut combo. Peanut combo and sprinkles.
God bless those guys.
All right. All right. God bless everybody who watches the show, which is nobody, but God bless y'all.
Yeah. All right.
God
Goodbye.